everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a plan with me. So last week I did this hot mess. I wasn't really a big fan of this even as I was doing it. My intentions behind it were good. Some of the things that I liked about this, again, were that I could see, what I should be keeping track of with my kids and what I should be doing. If you didn't see this plan with me, I'll link it below. I can see this being very helpful when we go back to a hybrid model. This way I can see what it is they need to be doing throughout the day, how I can help them stay on task, and then try to keep up with things that I should be doing either around the house or trying to move content forward for you guys on YouTube, on my blog, that kind of thing. So that was kind of the idea behind how I set it up, that I can see multiple things going on. But as usual, I wildly overplan things. Life always sneaks in general. And so a lot of this stuff didn't get done. So that's what I'm going to start with, is actually crossing things off that did get done. We did all the school checks. I was able to get 5 masks per kid zone, but also for my husband and myself, so we have some extras in our rotation. And I did make the meal plan. I did create a list specifically for Wegmans because we go once a month. However, I have not had the chance to go to Wegmans yet. And the kids did hand me their pro-con list. It was discussed at therapy the next day. As far as things that did get done, I did film my September 15th budget review. However, it was corrupted when I tried to transfer it, and I'm not gonna go through and try to refilm it. I'm just going to film our budget with me and go from there. So you won't get a budget review for me for the month of September. This plan with me I didn't do. I didn't get to revamp our editorial calendar. I did start to do that, and then my husband came to pick up my middle child, and my oldest walked to the dance studio from ACDAC, and it was just everything kind of converged and my focus kind of left. So such is life. And I really do need to do this soon, fill out our 2020 sinking funds. Basically just revamping our 2020 sinking funds, assessing how we did, and moving them into 2021. These are notes from a call. This is what my handwriting looks like when I'm in a rush. I had gotten a phone call after the flu clinic and before my boy's therapy appointment started. It was like 10 minutes before the appointment was supposed to start. The Zoom was supposed to start. And it was just going over some instructions for my daughter's procedure coming up on the 26th, all that fun stuff. So we are going to plan this week. One thing I did was I took some suggestions from you guys and have kind of changed how I'm doing my daily task lists. As you guys have seen, I'm no longer using the Passion Planner daily at all. Now that everything is on the go, the Passion Planner daily is in my opinion, very limiting to me. Some people use it and it works for them, and that's great. Use what works for you, but for me, it does not work. So I have changed how I'm doing my daily task lists. I'll show that later, not this video, but I'll do a video showing that later. So one of the things I do when I plan out my weeks is I start with what I already know. I know I have an allergy appointment on Tuesday. I know that I'm gonna have to get groceries from Wegmans. It's our monthly stock up, and I'm already near Wegmans at the allergist. I'll just do it then. I know that my daughter has dance on these 2 nights and that I have to pick them up because I can't be here at the bus stop and then rush down to dance within 15 minutes. We live 30 minutes from town. So I start with what I know. I know my teenager is messaging me now. I know that we usually do kind of chores and stuff around this time of night. I know that, I like to have some time to myself to kind of plan the next day, as far as to-do lists. I know that there's things I would like to move forward on here. So I start with what I know and try to piece things in from there based on what our usual schedule is, which for a week where they're all in school, at this point I don't know what our usual schedule is. It's been so long. This is a very tamed down version of our usual schedule. So I also know on Thursday I'm waiting on a call for my daughter's arrival time for her procedure on Monday. So I don't know what time they're going to call. My hope is that they call before I leave at 2:20. It's just the boys, Lilo. My oldest has 2 rabbits and they just scared our puppy. Oh, you're fine. At 6 o'clock we have dinner every night. Fridays is a little different because we get home so late. So what I do is, because we live so far away, because I can't just get back home in like 5 minutes and start cooking, because we don't do pre-packaged meals, we actually make homemade meals. We have multiple health issues in the house where pre-packaged meals aren't necessarily the best. What I end up doing is I make dinner at lunchtime, my lunchtime. That's why my lunchtime is pushed back so far. So I'm over here actually making dinner and eating something for lunch and prepping things to leave at 2:20 and then can go from there. It's not just a run out the door with my purse and go get the kids. I don't have the budget review to edit because the file was corrupted, so we are currently filming and we're going to edit this and hopefully upload it by this afternoon. We'll see how my internet does. And then tomorrow I need to film my budget with me. Now, I'm not doing habit tracking in this anymore either, and I know a couple of you use that as inspiration to create your own, and that is awesome. It did work for me when I actually used it. I enjoyed seeing it. It's not working at the moment, and I need to change with what is currently working. Okay, so as far as things to do this week, one of the things that came up this weekend was that I need to revamp our chore chart. We had it set up daily with daily chores. It was great while the kids were home. All the time in the summer, it needed kind of revamped with hybrid, but between doing online stuff and in school stuff, it was kind of like they were in school 5 days a week and we just kind of fit chores in whenever. Now that they're back 5 days a week, and actually it could work when they go back to hybrid, I need to revamp it to just weekend specific. I also need to start a Google Keep document of what we have gotten for Christmas so far. Yes, it is not Halloween and we have already started Christmas shopping. As far as just household stuff, I really need to get a couple bags of donations that's in our room, in our bedroom, actually donated, and I need to get some paper recycling stuff to the recycling center. The recycling drop-off and where I donate these things are 20 feet apart. Maybe putting them in the car, both of them in the car, dropping them off. That'll just kind of give me a little bit more motivation than just recycling, and I don't even have it on this one. Just then recycling and drop-off donations, like actually physically putting these steps into it, might actually get it done this week. I want to do a top-down vacuum. I try to vacuum multiple times a week with the dog, but sometimes forget to do the ceiling, and it's just that time of year in Pennsylvania where I'm starting to notice little cobwebs, so top-down vacuum this time. I'm horrible at housework, folks. I am a hot mess when it comes to house chores. As far as this goes, this is kind of what I want to do in this area here. I do blog about budgeting and debt-free steps and stuff like that, but I also post recipes, frugal recipes we enjoy, and I also post canning and gardening tips, and never fails, certain times of the year these posts go wild and crazy. And I don't have opt-ins for them. I don't have any, PDF resources or anything for those kind of posts. And so I need to start brainstorming all that. And then just filming these videos and everything. Again, I will show you what I'm using for like the daily checklists. Other than that, it's probably just some deco and moving on for the day.